Again, this video is designed for magicians, so everyone else just see you later. This is for magicians only. That's why it's just lo-fi like this. I don't want to attract a lot of viewers. I just want to give the information to people that use it. So my name is Jason. I'm a magician my whole life. Trust me, I know a lot and I want to share it with you before I die. I'm not like dying soon. I just don't want to die with my song inside of me. I got a lot of information. So there's a thing in magic, it's a principle called reverse engineering. And reverse engineering is basically what they do with an alien. If they find an alien ship, they want to reverse engineer how it was made. So they start with the thing that's already made and they go backwards, right? So in magic, reverse engineering refers to when someone thinks about the trick that's already happening. In their mind, when they go think back to what happened, when they recall the story, when they recall the experience, they're reverse engineering. When they explain it to a friend, oh, I saw this magician. Have you ever heard this before? Where I saw this magician and they did this thing where they took they had someone sign a card and they pulled it out of an orange or something like that. And they forget a lot of the little details because they're reverse engineering it wrong because the magician is emphasizing certain things he wants them to remember. Well, you can actually use this to your advantage and you can actually get away with a lot more than just forgetting certain things that happened. You can actually program things that haven't happened into your magic. So I'll give you the best example. If you don't have a Sharpie or you don't want to use a Sharpie on a trick, say you're using a duplicate card. Okay, let's just say that. And you're doing card to wallet. It's like a Kenton Knepper thing, the simplest thing ever. You have a card in your wallet. You have a duplicate card in your wallet. You have someone choose a card. The card vanishes from the deck and appears in your wallet. I mean, it's perfect. The audience doesn't really care whether it's signed or not. But if you want to make sure that it's actually signed, after the trick is done, what you say is this. Now you're going to reverse engineer this for them. You're going to implant something. You're going to say, I usually have the spectator write their name on the card, just so they know it's not a duplicate. You might want to say that, you might not, depending. But I think it's great to sign it on the card, right? You're even naming the thing that it is, because I don't want them to think it's a duplicate. So they sign their name on the card, but I forgot a Sharpie. Okay? So what happens is it's the BUT thing. But is the automatic eraser, also from Kenton, by the way. You say the thing that relaxes their conscious mind, which is the thing that you want them to hear, right? Like a sense, you want them to just kind of implant this in their mind, which is I usually have them write with a Sharpie. Okay, now they relax on that. They get that. And now you say the thing that's really important, which is, but I forgot it. Okay, now when they replay this in their mind, when they explain this to a friend, they'll either say one of two things. He usually uses a Sharpie, one of three things. Or he used a Sharpie, or I wrote it down, I signed it, right? So by the way, I don't know if I said that, but I usually have the spectator with a Sharpie sign their name on the card, but I forgot a Sharpie. That's the line, right? I usually use. I usually have the spectator write their name on a card, but I forgot a Sharpie. When they go back to tell their friends about this, they often will say one of three things. They'll say, I wrote my name on the card. He usually writes the name on the card, or they'll just forget about that anyway and they'll just tell the story as an incredible card trick. But that's a way that you can implant something, right? That you never did something. I never touched the cards. Even if you did touch the cards, that's an obvious one. But if you do the magic and then you hand the deck to them and you say, I don't want to touch the cards. I don't want to ever touch the cards. At the end of the trick, you could say, I never touched the cards, because it's as if the trick started when you handed them the cards. Here, I don't want to touch those. Or the wallet you get a peek from, you might say, I don't want to hold on to that. You hold on to it. Or a billet. I don't want to hold this. You hold this. Right? Later on, you can implant and help them incorrectly reverse engineer, which is they're going to say, I held it in my hand the whole time. And you could say to them, I'd never touched it. and they will remember that you never touched it. Does that make all the sense? So cool. I hope you enjoyed this for magicians only. I do have a membership channel, but you can't afford it. It's $100. I'll be giving all of everything that I carry, all my everyday carry, all the stuff that I've been learning. I've been studying from the best: Neil Scryer, Michael Weber. Sankey and I are friends. Weber and I are friends. Not name dropping, but I've worked with some of these people and I've asked them deep, deep, deep questions. I'm a big question answerer. A few other people, I don't want to get into names, but been very, very fortunate. Okay. So please consider subscribing to that, but it's not for everyone. And I haven't really started uploading. Once I get 1 subscriber on there, I will actually start front loading, which I'm going to do anyway, but I'm going to put in my everyday carry as the first video, which is worth the price. It's easily worth $100. Just knowing what I carry on me every day. It's beautiful. All right. So take care. Thanks for being here.